everyone, Vijay 32 back again with another deck for you. Today we are looking at a pair of new decks from Ace Collectable Cards, brought to you by Ace Collectable Cards as well, because I separate these decks. The Ace Treasure Pirates. I apologize for my lady. There we go. Ace Treasure Pirates. Ahoy, matey. Alright, so these are the Ace Treasure Pirate decks from Ace Collectable Cards. Special thanks to Justin for sending these to me. He is the guy who designed them. He is the Ace Collectable Cards. There's two versions. There's a standard one and a limited edition. Fairly similar. Lots of pirate themes going on. They both say Ace Treasure Pirates. This one says limited edition. This one's got more of a black color. This one's more, I don't know, green and yellowy. This one's more black and white. They both got skulls and treasure and stuff like that going on in front. And other nice pirate details. Just standard tuck cases, printed by Noir Arts. I can't even speak apparently. You get some pips on the side and on the other. The top, looks like that. The bottom, just some ad copy, acecollectablecards.com. Go check it out. In the back you have a treasure map with part of it ripped off. And on the seal you see the rest of it with a red X and a dagger going through it. X marks the spot. And you know, they're saying there's a slight color difference in the seals. On the flaps, some more little details. And here as well. On the inside, this whole box has been designed to be like a treasure chest, I guess, because the inside is full of treasure. Coins. Gold coins. Cheap gold coins, because they have no name on them or anything. We don't know what they are. They just look like tokens or something. Anyways, you get a gaff card. It's a half King of Hearts, half Queen of Clubs, as you can see. And there's other gaff cards as well. Here's the back design on this one. Pretty nice. It's got like some water waves going on. You see a map with an X. All sorts of little details. Compass type thing in the center, or pirate wheel. Black borderless. You also get 4 additional jacks, one for each suit, which are different than the ones that are actually in the deck. So you can swap them out. And you get a double backer, of course. The Ace of Spades looks like that. It's like a big sail on the boat. They got these interesting ribbon details in the corners with pips coming off the end. The index is a little bit weird since it's kind of offset diagonally. I would have preferred just keeping it down here. It just looks like it's missing something in my opinion. There's the Ace of Hearts, the Ace of Clubs, and the Ace of Diamonds. I'll just put these off to the side here. In the court cards, you'll see the jacks are different than what's over here. The jacks actually, they got females. That guy's a skeleton. Pretty interesting, nice art. Well done. And then number cards. Custom pips and everything. The cards do not have a white color to them. They are slightly off-white. Almost like a dirty, almost like an aged scroll or something like that. Which is nice. It's kind of like a little aging, even though it's clean, it's not dirty or anything like that. That would be one thing maybe they could have done, is given it a bit of a dirty look, a bit of weathering, but that wasn't the case. You got that one. And then let's get into the limited edition one. You get some little details on the flaps that are different. The inside's the same. There was stretch goals for foil and stuff like that, but they obviously did not reach them. You get the same gaff cards, except these ones got a actual background in the court cards and the aces, which also, and the number cards for that matter, which adds a little it adds a little something to it. Gives you a little bit more depth, if you will. The double backer, it's the back design on this one. It's got the sip and some waves and a kraken. Very similar, but different at the same time. And then the I'll put this up here. I apologize. The aces, same thing, but they got a grayish background on the aces, which is fine. I like that. It's like flags coming off their pirate flags on the Ace of Diamonds. And then the court cards, you'll see are the same, but with the backgrounds. I'll show you them very quickly. You'll see they're the same thing though. Oh, I just noticed the smoke is a club. That's a nice little detail. The eye patch is a heart. And then we get to the number cards. Yeah. If there was one complaint I would have about these decks, this deck in particular, is this. Why would you have such a dark gray background on with black pips? It just doesn't make sense. I would have made this gray a lot lighter so that the pips are a little bit more distinguishable, because right now the pips are pretty hard to see on that background. I think you would agree. That's my one criticism. The hearts and diamonds have a gold, which kind of fits with the treasure theme. But yeah, that would be my one minor criticism. That's just not great, in my opinion. Ah. Of course, I mean, difficulty shuffling. Don't think there was any information on the project as to what stock and finish was used. It's printed by Nor Arts in the Ukraine. I mean, it's a decent stock and finish. Snappy stock, thin but snappy, and a embossed linen finish. And it actually handles half decently compared to some of their other decks, but still not, you know, great, but not bad. Overall, I would say for this deck, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. I like the artwork. It was well done. The back designs are nice, and they're different, but they're similar feeling from one to the other. It handles not too badly, but I'm glad that he is switching to USB-C, or at least planning on it, thinking about it, because the quality will be so much better. Actually, I believe his last deck was pointed by USB-C, most recent one, which I hope to see in the near future. The quality's fine. The artwork is pretty nice. I, again, wasn't a fan of those clubs and spades on that dark background. That's the only the only real minor criticism I would have, I suppose. That is that. Comment, rate, subscribe, let me know what you think. Special thanks again to Ace Collectable Cards for sending these my way. And I'll see you next time for more. Thanks for watching. And yes, very quickly, for anyone who didn't notice, I was going to ask, there are no jokers in this deck. I thought I would mention that quickly before I forget. I almost forgot it. I didn't even realize, because there's so many interesting cards in there and gaff cards. But yes, they've decided to have gaff cards instead of jokers, which is fine. So that is that. See you next time.